Welcome to day one of Ronnie's 12 Days of Christmas. And here's the star of our show, Ronnie Vidane.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Good evening and welcome to day one of our 12 Days of Christmas. Woo! Yes, confetti and all, we get to celebrate. Yes, it is my 12 Days of Christmas now. Every single day from tonight, leading up until up until the final episode on Christmas Eve, we will be having fun here. I mean, obviously, as you can tell, the Christmas decorations aren't up just yet. Because Christmas ain't until next Sunday, so we're just not gonna worry about Christmas decorations at all until next Sunday, or actually next Monday, I should say. So, yeah, woo. Confetti all over the place. I know. Tell me about it. But here's how the 12 Days of Christmas is going to work. Basically, we're going to do kind of like the basic Ronnie Show format we had back in the summer, basically. Where, we have, the introduction and then the topic we talk about, and then you guys will have a chance to win big money and prizes at home, which is now only big money. Of course, because for one very important reason, which I'll talk about here in a minute. In fact, we're going to talk about it right now because from tonight and for the next 12 days, like I said, we'll have the Ronnie Show, of course, these special Christmas episodes. However, you're going to have a chance to win big prizes. They could be gift cards, they could be big prizes like trips, and other, houseware stuff, or, things that I think are pretty cool, or, could be anything, which is why we call it. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm a big fan, as you know, I'm a fan of, I watch it all the time on YouTube still, of The Ellen Show, and she would do the 12 days of giveaways, during December or whatever, so I always loved those, to be honest with you. I thought those were some of her best shows, to be honest with you. I mean, the big build up to, oh, hey, we're going to give away all these prizes, basically. And I always loved that. When, oh, God, I can't remember who it was, but they were trying to, do something, and, they smacked him right in the nose, and he started, bleeding. I think it was, Steve Carell or something like that who did that. And then, it'd be that. And then, it would obviously be the Christmas giveaways. And there was a woman who, fell off the audience, over the rail. And then, it played like that. We're not going to do any of that kind of stuff. I think, whatever, right? Because, we don't have any celebrity guests or anything like that on this show. So, we're not that big yet, trust me. I mean, even though we've done 90-something episodes of the Ronnie Show, we're not quite that big just yet. And join us, by the way, on Saturday night for our big 100th show celebration. We'll obviously have the regular sports segment, but then we're going to come straight into the show. So, the giveaway show. We'll take a look back at 100 episodes and, our best moments from that, and then, sort of go from there. Usually, there's going to be another, the final day on the 24th. It will be split up into two programs. So you'll see two Ronnie shows in one day, the sports one, and then this version of the show. That will be on Christmas Eve. That will be the final day. So, yeah, where the prizes are going to be big. I mean, massive. Big. I'm telling you that right now. Anyway, so let's get started with it. We're going to do our first two gifts, our first two prizes. We have 6 prizes today, actually, as a matter of fact. So, yeah, I mean, there's only 6 today, but there could be, 5 or 4 another day, So, yeah, I'll just take the sheet off my table here so I know what I'm talking about here. I know what's coming up. So we're going to do the first 2 prizes right now, and then, I'll talk from there, basically. Alright, I know that it's in fact it's the Sunday after Thanksgiving. I'm filming this on the 29th, I think is what it is. No, the 27th. I'm filming this on the 27th, and Cyber Monday is tomorrow. And kind of holiday shopping, that could be a very expensive endeavor, which to make it easier for all of you people at home to shop, Visa, we've partnered with them. They want to provide all of you, or the person, whoever wins this, a $250 Visa gift card. Now, by the way, all these prizes will go into a big gift package, which one of you at home will win. Now, I'll explain more rules here in a minute. So yeah, that's prize number one. And then QVC carries, or the next prize, QVC literally carries everything. Like anything you can ask for. And they want to provide you with a Christmas decorating package. This has Christmas tree, and it has lights and ornaments and like plates and napkins for Christmas and stuff like that. You got decor like like green and red streamers, and gift packaging, wrapping paper and stuff like that, and just like gift packages, like the boxes in general. So yeah, it's a huge prize package, I'm telling you that right now. It's a little over almost $1,600, I think, in total. So yeah, that's pretty darn good, thanks to QVC for that. So we're gonna take a break. That was the first two prizes. But now we're going to explain more about what the giveaway is all about. Now, during this, we're going to be doing two giveaways. Obviously, the big one with all of these prizes. And then, of course, our regular giveaway with the Bullseye game. So, the Bullseye game, the giveaway, the 12 days of giveaways, that's going to be we're going to do that completely different. Bullseye is still the same. Call the number on the screen, for that. And you could call or text the number on the screen, and you can win, put your name in. In total over the summer, we had over 190 million phone calls and text messages combined to possibly win. So on average, that's 19.5 million calls and texts per week. I mean, that's just crazy. And we thank you all so much for that. But yeah, this is going to be different. What's going to happen is that starting from today, if you log on to our website at rvn.com, that's, obviously, if you go to our 12 days of giveaway section, you can just enter there. It'll ask for like your name and, stuff like that. I don't know what, but you'll be entered into the drawing to possibly win all these giveaways. And the giveaway winner will be revealed live on our Sunday Christmas special. So, yeah. Our live Sunday night Christmas special, because we all love things live, right? So yeah, that will be that. And for the Christmas stuff, so yeah, that will be how the giveaway works. And of course, I'll be reminding you all every day of about this, and then of course the Bullseye stuff. So yeah, if you want to win the Bullseye money that you could potentially win, call that same number you call or text to that same number you did during the summertime. You get a maximum of 10 calls and texts per method. And then, of course, you go to the website for these giveaways and go to 12 days of giveaways and just register there. You can register up to 10 times there. So, yeah. Obviously, I don't think a lot of you are going to call like right now, or go to the website right now and register, because you want to see what all 12 days are about. But we will give you until 2 p.m. Sunday afternoon on Christmas Day for you to register and win all 12 days of giveaways. Just so you know, so we could, those votes, even if you voted, earlier in the week, those will still count. I mean, you don't have to do all 10 in one day. You can spread it out throughout the week. So yeah, you do you in terms of voting and stuff. So yeah, I mean, the Ronnie Show is a highly rated show here on RVN. So I'm sure a lot of you will be grabbing at the bit to enter this giveaway. So yeah, all right. Now that I explained kind of what that giveaway was all about, now we're gonna do the next three prizes. So I don't know, I hadn't heard about this company until probably a week or two ago. When we were all setting this together, me and my production crew. So there's this thing out there called a Steam card, and what it is a gift card that can be redeemed through Steam for credit for like games and downloadable content and in-game content. So I partnered up with Steam, and they're going to give you a $250 gift card. And of course, it wouldn't be Christmas without getting something for your pets. And Petco, they have all of your pets' needs. And because I love pets so much, you know, dogs, cats, fish, bunny rabbits, I mean, hamsters, I love them all. They want to they want you to spoil your pet with all those nice gifts with your $350 gift card to Petco. Yeah, so Home Depot is like a builder shop. I mean, you can get like all kinds of stuff there. You get wood and tools, you know. In fact, they got like candy and drinks there too. So I don't know. I haven't been in Home Depot in quite a while, mainly because I'm not a builder. But we got for you this. Oh, here we go. This nice tool set. Obviously, you know it only has like the wrench and other screws and stuff, but like it's way bigger than this. You get like, oh gosh, what do I want to say? Like hammers and, you know, hammers and I don't know what other stuff like drills and stuff like that. So yeah, they're providing that all to you. Now there is one final gigantic prize that we will tell you about, but we're not going to tell you that right now because we're going to get into our discussion of the day. Let's go! There, we got all this confetti still flying all over the place. Woo! Okay. Enough with confetti for now. Let's get to the discussion. As you can see, we got James Bond and Marilyn Monroe kind of right behind us here. I know Marilyn's kind of showing off some, you know, so we're just going to try to cover that up as much as possible because we don't want to get, you know, banned by anybody. So, yeah, here's my gavel, by the way. I'm sure, you know, there. That's all I got to say about that. But, yeah, today's topic, you know, all the topics we'll be talking about this week will be about, will be about, you know, something Christmas related. You know, it could be about songs or, you know, food and decorating and, you know, Santa Claus. You know, Santa Claus real. In fact, that will be one of the topics we'll have this week. I don't know. I only planned out the 2 topics we're going to be talking about today. I mean, I still got to plan out 10 more, and I'll do that, you know, before we film all of them. But, because we're going to be filming 3 episodes every Sunday, except for we're only filming 2 this Sunday, and then I'm filming 1 on Friday, and then I'm filming the next 3 Sunday, you know, and kind of going like that for the next 4 Sundays. I'll be filming this 12 Days of Giveaway series. Anyway, we're going to get into it right away. Today's topic of choice is Christmas cookies. So we're basically just going to talk about Christmas cookies the whole time, you know. It's food, you know, obviously, you know, I mean, who doesn't love cookies? I mean, yeah, they make you a bit fat, but, you know, everybody loves cookies. I mean, Christmas cookies, it's kind of been a yearly tradition. It has stopped, though, the past couple of years because of COVID and stuff like that. But me and my sister, every year, would always make Christmas cookies. And we'd use, like, the same ornament, like, the same shapes, you know, snowman, a bell, a star. I remember one year, in fact, I actually got this on video. I can't remember if it's on this channel. I can't remember, I think it was one of the very first videos on this channel where I filmed me and my sister making Christmas cookies, because I used to love getting everything on film. I still do now, but not as much as I did, you know, 6 years ago when we did this. But we would always put like sprinkles and, you know, put frosting on top of it. And, you know, me and my sister, you know, we would talk about that. However, apparently I did not realize this, but they were blue and white sprinkles. And I think I'll always remember this for as long as I live, but it was like filled to the brim. But what I did not realize is that it was one of those lids where you can, like, you know, kind of rip it open like that, and there would be holes, and, you know, you could sprinkle them out like that. I don't know, I guess I did not realize that, and I don't know, I guess I I probably wasn't watching what I was doing, but I unhooked it like that, and I dumped it, and then all the sprinkles came out, and it was just, oh my gosh, you'd see both of our faces. We'd be like, it was so funny. Here, I might take a picture of it and then put it on the screen, but yeah, it was hilarious. In fact, she almost swore on my channel. She was like, "Holy cow!" It was funny. I mean, other than that, we really haven't had any big baking disasters when it came to Christmas cookies. Although I did sneeze, and I wasn't pointed the other way, and she kind of had to hold my hand in front of it like that. I mean, I think that might have been the time where I missed school for like 2 days, and it was actually going into the Christmas break. And that might have been my first normal day where I could actually get up and get out of the house and do stuff with. I mean, I was still a little bit under the weather, but I was way better than I was the first couple of days. So yeah. That's all I gotta say for that. But yeah, I mean, COVID the past couple of years has kind of like stalled that. I'm not sure if we're still gonna be doing it this year. I mean, usually when we do, it's usually the week of, 5 to 6 days beforehand. That's usually when we do it. But yeah, we'll see if we do it this year or not. I don't know if you can tell. I mean, I've been out of bed for about a couple hours now, but you can't tell because of my hair and stuff. It's kind of going all crazy and stuff. So there. All right. I think that's all I gotta say in terms of Christmas cookies. I'm sure you guys probably do some Christmas cookies, for like tradition, or every year, you do stuff like that. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Oh, by the way, yeah, no, I'll mention this in the live stream we'll have Friday and Saturday. Because I was going to mention it, now, but I realized that, this won't be airing for 2 more weeks. So almost 2.5 more weeks. So I'm just like, yeah, no, I won't talk about it now. But it's something to do with the scheduling of the Christmas marathon. I still have not made the schedule up yet. I'm hoping to have it by Wednesday, December 1st. I believe that's December 1st, Wednesday. No, it'd be Thursday, December 1st. That's kind of like the deadline I'm giving myself to do the schedule. But yeah, I already kind of have a feeling on how it's going to work. It has a little bit of inspiration on what ABC is going to do for their holiday game shows and stuff. They filmed a holiday extravaganza of Press Your Luck. I'll probably do that. That's at least what the plan is. I'll do a holiday extravaganza of some of my more popular shows, kind of like, Press Your Luck. That's a really popular one. One of the top 5 most viewed ones here on RVN. Price is Right too, Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune. I'll do mainly all those Wii games, but like I said, I've had problems with my Wii lately. Like, I know one time, like, it worked. Like, I think what the problem is now, I don't know if this is the remote or it could be, my Wii getting older, which, I mean, I've had it for 10, 11 years probably. But, like, the pointer would, like, you would see it, right? But then when you went off, or whatever, then, like, then you tried to move it back in, like, it wouldn't work. So I'm wondering if it's, like, a sensor issue inside the Wii. Or because I think I've kept that same remote for all the time I've had this Wii, so I'm praying to God that it's just a remote sensor issue and not like a real issue with my Wii, like the console. I'm just praying to God that it's not that, but yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. I might need to buy a new Wii remote. I don't know if that's the problem. I'm hoping that's the only problem. And if it isn't, if I decided to replace my Wii, which I probably most likely would I lose all of my progress on my games and stuff? Would I have to start from scratch all over again? I hope I wouldn't have to, because that would really suck. because you know what, I've won millions of dollars on all those games I played over the last 10 years and stuff. So I would hope I wouldn't have to um they wouldn't reset my progress, especially with the Price is Right, considering I've unlocked all the games and I have stars on like half the games, and my goal was to, you know, try to get all the stars on those games. I've already done that for all the 70s. I'm about halfway through, 3/4 of the way through with the 80s. I have about half of them for the 90s. And before I started this journey of trying to get all the stars, I had about half the 90s already done. Mainly the earlier years and then the later years, not any right in the middle, so to say. But I'm trying to work on that as much as possible for these marathons and for the Price is Right series, you know. And I was thinking that for season 3, I would keep on going with the series or with the season, you know, until I unlocked all the stars. But I realized that that would be a lot of time. That would be a big time consuming process to do. Especially since we're gonna film, or especially since all of the game shows will now move to the summer, and we would do summer game shows all throughout the summer. You know, we'd have the same shows for 4 or 5 weeks, and then after that we'd have new shows for the next 4 or 5 weeks, and then we'd do the same again, and then that would be what the summer of games, kind of like what ABC's doing with their summer fun and games. And one of my YouTube people who I follow, his name's Alex Paris. He does he used to have his own personal channel, but now he's transferred over to the 25 KAPR TV, which I highly recommend checking out if you haven't yet and you're a game show fan, who watch, you know, some of my videos, my game show videos. He really does a great job with all of his content. I mean, it's just incredible. I mean, I look forward to, he calls it game show season every year, and I'm always I'm always excited for that, for all of his shows. I mean, he does a really, like I said, I can't understate this enough, but he does a really great job with all of his shows, that all of his game shows he does on there. I'm telling you, and MVG Productions too is another one I want to shout out to, because he does a great job too. Although he is on a break right now for the next few months. He said he'd be back in about February. His name's Brandon Scruggs. He heads that channel. He said he'd be back in a few months, and in February. So, hey, I mean, he's been doing that nonstop for like the past 5 or 6 years. And I only started watching him during the pandemic, like during June or July of the pandemic, because he does Game Show Marathon the week of 4th of July. And that's really what got me into his channel, honestly, was that. And then all of his other gameplay videos with High Rollers, and I believe he was airing... No, High Rollers was summer of 2021. It was like 2020, or it was like 21, like the whole year of 2021 he did that. I'm almost positive, if I remember correctly. I don't know, but those older gamplayy videos of, when he did tic-tac-toe and stuff like that's what really got me into his channel. And I've watched basically every single video all the way through ever since he started ever since I've started watching him. So yeah. And then another channel I watch too. His name's WKPH Cincinnati. Kevin Henry's his real name. But he's more, I think most people who watch his channel would probably associate him with the recent series of Deal or No Deal that he did, where he did a series where it would start out 1 million and then it would go up 250,000 each time he won it, and then he finally won it. I believe it was at 21.25 or 21.5 million or something like that. I can't remember the exact amount, but it was over 20 million when that series ended, and he's going to start a brand new series of that on New Year's Eve. season 3 of that. So yeah, I'll definitely be watching that for sure. Definitely the top 3 game show channels that I watch on YouTube are those 3 right there, and they do such a great job of that. We kind of shied away from Christmas somehow. I don't know how we did that. We were supposed to talk about Christmas cookies the whole time, but we only talked about that for like 2 or 3 minutes. And the last sort of 10 minutes was about this. But yeah, we'll do a holiday extravaganza. Definitely have those Wii games, probably, if possible. And then, oh yeah, back to the ABC thing. Apparently they're going to do like a special Christmas Celebrity Wheel of Fortune. And then they're going to do a Christmas Press Your Luck themed episode. And then they're going to do some random episode of the $100,000 pyramid that they didn't air during the summer. That might have been preempted. I'm not sure. I mean, there's still one preempted episode of Press Your Luck that was supposed to air the day the Queen died, but they haven't really put it on the schedule yet. I mean, they released like sort of teasers on their social media, but yeah, apparently, Press Your Luck, like, I viewed one of their Facebook pages. Apparently, it's scheduled for December 15th, the week after that extravaganza, which, that could be true. It could not be true. I mean, they could do the season 3 route where they left out, 4 or 5 episodes, during the 2020 season and aired them during the 21 season. I mean, I don't really understand why they did that. That, to me, was so stupid, because they'd go 4, 5, 6 weeks without airing a new episode when they could have literally aired all of those episodes and not had to wait until season 3 in order to do that. Like, come on, bro. I mean, I hope that was an ABC thing and not like a production company thing, because that's like I wouldn't like that at all, to be honest with you. But yeah, what else do I want to say? Yeah, let's see, what do we got coming up for the rest of the show? We have the Bullseye game, and then, which we'll do after, and then we'll share the last prize with you all. In fact, it's the most, well, no, it's a little bit less expensive than the Christmas package. We're $1,600, but it's bigger than all the other ones for sure. So when we come back, we'll do that. So stay tuned. We'll be back in a minute. I'm not sure we'll exactly be a minute though, but all right, get off the air. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. It is night 1, as you know, of our 12 days of giveaways, but you know what? We are back. And we're going to play our Bullseye game. Now, we're going to play it a little bit differently this time. Instead of playing for big prizes and cash, we're just going to play strictly for cash. And there could be up to $50,000 on the line here. So, here's how this is going to work. As you can see, we have our Bullseye target here. We have 30, 40, and 50 in the middle, and then various random amounts around the outside. Now, the goal is to earn as many points as possible, because then what we'll do is that we'll times it by 10 and add it on to those points. So we'll get $1 per point, and whatever, say we had 100, right? Then we would times that by 10 and add it into the bank, so that'd be $1,100, like that. And that would be just the basic prize. But we would have the opportunity to round that up to over $50,000. We would have the opportunity to round it up to $50,000 if we decided to, go for it. So here we go. We're basically just going to play for, we're going to shoot 10 bullets to earn, big cash. We moved the circle over here to where I would be shooting the bullets from. So here we go. Let's see, where's my Nerf gun and bullets? Right here. Okay, so we're going to use the first one twice, just so you know, because I only have 9 here. So the first one will be used twice, and oh, hey, there's that other bullet I've been looking for. It's already been loaded. It was already loaded in here. Okay, so we will use, 4. Yeah, okay. I found the bullet. Apparently it was already loaded in here, so we don't have to use any of them twice. So that's good. Let's go. First one is 40 points. Big time 40 points. All right, next one. Here, I'll put the microphone down so you can kind of hear me. You could still hear me pretty much from the other microphones we have around the stage here. 30 points! Man, oh man, this is looking to be a nice total right now. All right, next one. Okay. Ooh, 7 points. Okay, now by the way, the blue circles mean we would triple the points, and the red ones would mean no. The blue ones double, and the red ones triple. Just so you know. One. Well, at least we got a point on top of that. All right, next one. Oh, I already. 40! There we go. All right, next one. $15. Hey, not bad. Up to 133 points. Okay, there we go. Next bullet. $7. Okay. That put us up to 140 points. Next one. Whoop. Okay, here we go. 7 again. That seems to be like our main, area of target and stuff. All right, next one. Whoa, that's bad luck there. Just kind of overshot it a little bit, but that's okay. Oh, my earpiece fell out. Okay, there we go. There we go. I got to be able to hear the sound, or the sound booth. 15. All right, not bad. We got 162 points. We're going to times that by 10 and add it to the total. So that's $1,782. We can try if we want to. We can go 6 more bullets. If we can get 101, we would win $50,000. We would round that up to 50 grand. However, if we got 101 just by hitting it in the 30, 40, or 50, then we would double that to $100,000. So, and then of course we would add the 1,782 onto that. So, we won't lose anything if we don't get it, but we won't win anything if we don't get it. So, yeah, what do we want to do? Do we want to go for it? Yeah, you might as well. No risk. We're not risking anything, so we're just basically adding more money onto it. I said I'd round it up to 50,000, but we're just going to add the 50 or the 100 onto that, because why not? No, we'll round it up to 100,000 if we get it into the 30, 40, or 50. That's what we'll do. All right, so I'll pick up 6 bullets, try to get 101 points. I mean, we got it within the first, I think, 4 or 5, within the first 3 or 4. So I like our chances here. All right, first one. Oh, well, 16 points. So we won't. The 100,000's gone, but we can still add 50 grand. $30. All right, we're up to 46. Next one. $6. Okay, so we're up to 52 points now. We just need 49 to win. We still got a pretty good opportunity at winning this. In fact, a 50 will win it. 16. So that's 68 now. A 40 will win it now, too. 68 points. Oh. I'd say that's more on the 6. So that is now 74 points. As long as we can hit it in the bullseye, we'll win it. We'll win the 50 grand. If we can hit it in the bullseye. Yeah, we got it! $50,000 on top of that. So when we add the 50 grand on top, that's $51,782. That could go to one of you all at home. Just call or text the number on the screen. The deadline for this will be tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern time to possibly win all this money. So, yeah, we'll deliver it to you, and that will be seen on our social media pages. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back in 30 seconds for, we're going to give away the last prize, and that'll be it for the show. See you in a minute. Welcome back, everyone. We had one more final prize before, we said goodbye for today, so we'll go back to the 2-0 stuff. Now, we're just going to make it short and sweet. We've already had gift cards and other nice prizes, in the prize package. And, of course, we'll be adding other prizes throughout the week. But you know what? We'll add $1,000 in cash into that. So that's already over $3,700 in prizes being put into the giveaway gift package. Like I said, you'll have until December 25th at 2 p.m. Eastern time, or I think it was something like that, December 25th at like 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. Eastern time, something like that, to possibly give away or to have a random draw and win all of these prizes. You don't have to, of course, you go to the RVN website or the RVN app, click on 12 days of giveaways, you'll register through there. You can register up to 10 times, and you don't have to do it right away. Like I said, we're giving you until December 25th, too, because, you might see prizes on here today, but you might not like the next prizes that we show another day. So, yeah, that's why, we give you up to 10 times for each voting method, because, if you like the prizes for all 12 days, you might as well vote 10 times, might as well. But, yeah, that will do it for us here tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. What a great launch show. We'll see you tomorrow night, same time, same place. Good night. This is Ron Raven speaking for The Ronnie Show, an RVN YouTube production.